recipe. I'm mixing in order to get some kind of distance matrix between the recipes, okay? And now, of course, my purpose is always to check the quality of my result. So the only way I can check the quality of my result is I'm going to do some kind of external validation. External validation means, okay, here I'm going to have a look at the chicken recipe. I'm going then to have a look at the vegetarian recipe. I'm going to have a look at the dessert recipe. And for each one of the category, I'm going to see if my distance works well or not. So I'm going to check if when I'm interested into this recipe, I'm also interested into the other recipe that are dessert or not. Same thing for the vegetables and so on. So that's the external validation of the distance matrix. So what I wanted to tell you in terms of message is that each time you use your phone, someone records something. I'm not saying it's bad or good, okay, but I'm saying that from that information, we can produce a lot of things, okay? So startup is when the business model is not clear. And these people, when they came to us, they really had no idea about what they can do with the data. And then we told them, okay, maybe you could separate users from visitors. Because if you manage to separate users from visitors, you know exactly the value of your company because you know how many users you have. And once you know how many users you have, you can send that to the company for branding the product. So that was the first point. And then after that, if you know who are the users in terms of usage, okay, then you can suggest them good recipes. And what we try to do is we try to provide some kind of distance between the recipes that would include usage information, not only ingredients, because providing some kind of distance matrix based on the ingredients is easy, because if you're interested into the chicken, I'm going to suggest you all the recipes based on chicken, but it's not that. If you're interested into the chicken, I'm going to see, okay, among the other people who are interested into the chicken, what they have done, what they have looked at, and I'm going to suggest these kind of things, and I'm going to build some kind of combined distance between the recipes. And I think that's about it. That's the end of my talk.
Thank you, Dr. Sebastian Loh. Any questions? You don't? I do?
Yeah, sure.
In this program, do you have any way to motivate people to cook? Because in Thailand, we have a luxury of buying food on the street, and then at home we have somebody prepare meal for us, and then we get lazy. So you have any way to encourage us to cook?
You? People? Or?
Yeah, in general in Thailand, people.
No, I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of thing.
Do you have any recommendation for that?
Oh, maybe if we raise the salary of the people who are cooking for you, and if we raise the price of things that you produce the street food, maybe.
Well, we have luxury then. That's why.
No, but actually the context is really different in France, and I never go to the restaurant, for instance. Don't cry, but I never go. No, it's not. I never go because it's not very convenient. We have kids. It's more complicated, I would say. And then most of the time we cook like 85% of the time, most of the time. So in terms of application, it works in France because people they want to save, they want to cook quickly, and they want just to register data once, and then okay, today I know what I'm going to do. And that's why this kind of explication is also important to the food industry because they know what you have in your fridge. And it's a very good picture because remember, all the data, we know where are the different fridge. Okay, so it's like we know that in this part of the France, we have that much amount of vegetables because I'm not saying it's very representative of the community because not so many people have but it can give you an idea of the market. So that's a way to use
Thank you.
the data.
May I invite my chair?
Thank